So in this video, we're going to be looking at expanding double brackets. Now, when expanding double brackets, we can basically use FOIL in order to expand the brackets out. Now, I'm not going to prove to you why this works, but it does. A multiplied by C is equal to AC, or A times C. So we can think of it as FOIL. Now, FOIL stands for first, outers, inners, last. So first, the first ones, and then outers would be A times D. And then inners would be B times C. And then last would be B times D. Now, you don't have to write out the arrows. I'll do it for a couple of them and I won't for some of them. So first, x times x, which will give us x squared. Outers, x times minus 5, which will give us negative 5x. Inners, 3 times x, which will give us 3x. And then last, 3 times negative 5, which will give us negative 15. And then we need to simplify. So we've only got one x squared term and one normal number, but we do have negative 5x and plus 3x. So to simplify, we're going to have x squared and then take 5 plus 3x. Take 5x plus 3x will give us negative 2x, take 15. So the next one, 2x times x will give us 2x squared. 2x times negative 4 will give us negative 8x. 1 times x will give us x, and then 1 times negative 4 will give us negative 4. Simplifying and collecting like terms, 2x squared, and then we'll have take 8x plus 1x. So take 8 plus 1 is negative 7x, take 4. I'll do a couple more examples. So we're going to do x times negative x, and x times negative x will just give us negative x squared. X times 3 will give us 3x. 5 times minus x will give us negative 5x. And then 5 times 3 will give us positive 15. And that will give us, when simplifying, we'll have negative x squared, and then 3x take 5x will give us negative 2x plus 15. So the next example we'll have is x times 2, which will give us 2x. X times minus x will give us negative x squared. Minus 7 times 2 will give me negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. And then negative 7 times negative x. So negative times negative is a positive. So negative 7 times negative x will give us positive 7x. Now, the way your textbook might do it slightly different, but the way I want you to do it is just always write, when you're simplifying and rearranging, always have your x squared term, then your x term, and then your number. So negative x squared out the front, and then simplify, we've got 2x here, and we've got past 7x. So 2x and 7x added together becomes 9x. Take 14. Now, these examples, not really any trickier, just longer. So just double the brackets, and then we need to simplify. So I'm not going to use arrows for this. So 3x times x gives us 3x squared. 3x times minus 3 gives me negative 9x, because 3 times negative 3 is negative 9x. And then 2 times x is plus 2x, and then 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Oh, that's a mouthful. And then we'll have x. Now, I might do this in brackets, I might do it separately. This is where this can get tricky. Alright, now we've got a plus out the front, we've got a positive out the front. What I might do is I might put this all in brackets, plus, and we'll have x times x is x squared. X times minus 5 is minus 5x. Minus 1 times x is minus x. and minus 1 times minus 5 is positive 5. Remember, we're multiplying. Now, we can then simplify. So we've got 3x squared. We've got 3x squared plus 1x squared. So that'll give us 4x squared. We've got minus 9x plus 2x. That gives us negative 7x. So negative 7x. And then we've got negative 5. So negative 7x take 5x is negative 12x. And negative 12x take 1x is negative 13x. And then negative 6 plus 5. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. A little bit trickier to simplify. You can break it up into smaller steps if you would like. Now, last example I want to go through is this one. So x times 2x will give us 2x squared. X times minus 5 is negative 5x. Minus 3 times 2x is negative 6x. And negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Now, what I'm going to do again is use brackets. The reason being will be a bit more clear. Now, before I just had a plus, so none of my signs changed. But however, this time I've got a negative out the front. So we need to be aware of that negative. So 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. So 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. 4 times x is positive 4x. And 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Now, we need to be careful when collecting like terms. So we have 2x squared. The only other x squared term is this one. So we have 2x squared take 3x squared. So that's going to be negative 1x squared. 2 take 3 is negative 1. So negative 1x squared. Then we're going to have negative 5x take 6x is negative 11x. So negative 11x. Now, I might actually break this up into steps, otherwise it's going to get too confusing. So we'll have 2x squared take 11x plus 15. And then we have take 3x squared minus 9x plus 4x is negative 5x. Take 12. So 2x squared oh, did the video freeze? No, it's still going. So 2x squared take 3x squared take 2. Oh my god. So 2x squared take 3x squared is negative 1x squared. Now, negative 11x take negative 5. Well, take a minus is plussing. So if we were to expand this out, this is a negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 5 is positive 5x. So it's minus 11x plus 5x. Because a negative times a negative is a positive. So negative 11x plus 5x is negative 6x. And then 15 take negative 12. So this is actually really negative 1 times negative 12, which is positive 12. So 15 plus 12 is 27. So have a go at, now the ones in your textbook don't actually get this difficult, so don't stress if these were too difficult. As long as you can do these, you'll be fine. So have a go at question 2, columns 1 and 3 on page 154. Cheers.